Hello, it's me, Lizzie, and today on my music radar, I want to talk about Yoshiko, because I recently discovered her, okay? I cannot believe that I haven't heard about her sooner. Her music is so cool, so incredible. She has like the craziest bass that I've heard in a long time. Like, hers is so unique and so good. It's so crisp, so technical, so loud, but like just good, like really good technical production. It's so hard-hitting, so unique, so personalized and like passionate, but at the same time it's so hardcore. She does hardcore and up-tempo, okay? But it's so different. I've never heard anything like it before. And if you're not into like super hardcore type of music, then this might not be for you. But speaking from someone who like likes dubstep and interesting bass sounds, like interesting experimental sounds, like it sounds so crazy. Like I haven't experienced that from bass before. It's not only just one genre, it's not just like hardcore uptempo. She adds a bunch of other different elements in there which make it just sound like so unique. So I discovered her actually through down tempo, okay? I saw a video going around of like one of her shows and she was playing Rip This, okay? The video was captioned down tempo queen and I had never heard this type of sound before. I knew up-tempo was a thing, but down-tempo, that was entirely new to me. And down-tempo is like a slower, crunchier, like more raw version of like up-tempo or like that raw bass sound. It slows it down and really focuses on the technical element of the bass. It's like such a fun, grungy bass sound. That was just a whole new type of bass experience that I've just never seen or heard of before, so I had to go down a rabbit hole and go through her entire discography, of course. And I was even more shocked. Her bass like really stands out. I keep comparing it to dubstep, honestly, a little bit, because it's so intense and so loud that it reminds me of dubstep, or like that really interesting tear-out sound. Especially when she has like the slower down-tempo tracks, or just in general, like her bass is just so loud and so crisp and like technical that it reminds me of dubstep. And then there are some tracks that she released that sound a little bit dubstep-y, or they have like a breakdown. So she really just tries like a lot of different things out. She's an excellent storyteller, excellent producer, okay? Just excellent artistry all around, utilizing that intensity to deliver a certain feeling or like message or experience, right? Especially in her album, Insolent, which came out, I think it was last year. The main concept is kind of the 7 deadly sins and just like negative feelings in general, just strong human experiences, really.
Euphoria and depression lead the human soul to brush against the depths of the 7 deadly sins.
I think this album is a commentary on like our deepest desires and like our vices as a human species, or just like experiences that we all commonly go through, but like for some reason is like more taboo to talk about, or things that we just don't want to talk about or like approach, really. But she's tackling it head on. Like she's like, this is what we're going to tackle, this is what we're going to talk about today. But the Insolent album was a really cool experience, like through and through. It has a really nice progression to it, and it's just hardcore the entire time, okay? So the album starts and it's like, join me on this journey into the darkness of the soul, where every emotion hides a sin, and every sin reveals who we truly are. And then it goes like, welcome to the Yoshiverse.
Welcome to the Yoshiverse.
So there's this like cool like intro setup, and then it's followed by the hardest, like darkest sound ever. It's like the sharpest sound ever. It sounds like a dagger. Or like someone getting like stabbed over and over again. Like, it's absolute destruction right off that first track. Like, but the 7 deadly sins that she goes into, gluttony, that's a crazy track, by the way. It sounds so hardcore. And that voice line, eat 'em up.
Switch.
It's so sharp, so clean, but also like massively destructive at the same time. It's a really intense track, but then followed by envy, okay?
Jealousy is a dangerous thing. It's a scary thing what people will do.
And I quote, "They will just hate you because you're blessed."
They will just hate you because you're blessed.
It's a really hard-hitting track. I really love that track because there's like a real like anger towards it, a real hardcore element that stands out, and I feel like is really fitting to like describe and depict that emotion. So in this track, I feel like she's really saying fuck you to all of her haters. Like, she's really saying fuck you with this track. And then followed by Lust, We're Not Stopping Now. And then Sloth. I guess that's, I suppose that's laziness.
Oh, there's a party tonight. Nah, I'd rather just sleep or something.
Some of the things she says is, I'm tired, I'm so fucking dead. And then also, stay the fuck away. This track feels like inner conflict. It feels like maybe burnout to me a little bit, because it's one thing to just be like lazy, but in this track she's literally saying like, stay away from me, like stay the fuck away, saying that she's tired, she's dead.
Just stay the fuck away! Wake up, sleepless motherfucker!
It's that aggression, once again, that hardcore element that makes it sound like she's saying it to somebody else, which would imply that people are bothering her or like, you know, trying to make her do something she doesn't want to do. I don't know, maybe that's reaching too far, but like, it feels like some people are just bothering her and she's like, yo, I'm so tired, like leave me the fuck alone, what the fuck? And then we have Pride, which I don't know the exact lyrics that are being said, but I think it's like the enemy is within me, which would make sense because it's like that pride, that ego. It's something that, you know, I feel like that's something that we can all relate to, you know, the enemies within me. I feel like for the most part, a lot of our own enemies are like, a lot of our biggest enemies are really just ourselves. So also really cool song. Then we have Wrath. Okay, now this track is like feel my wrath type of vibe. Like full on. It's very intense, very cool. And it really feels like get back energy, like. But the ending to that one is really, really cool. The bass like does a really cool little thing. It just has like a really cool layer in there. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a really cool bass in there. And then there's Greed. Okay, this is a really cool track. In this track, it's like she's talking about winning, you know? There's some lyrics like, I want it all, or feed, I plant every seed. And I take what I want. I take what I need. So it's like basically you can look at it as greed, like she's kind of like doing whatever she wants, but is that really greedy? Or is she just living her life to the fullest, you know? Honestly, she deserves to be greedy. She deserves all the blessings coming to her. So just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna be greedy. Fuck you guys, type of thing. Like that's the vibe I get. And once again, the hardcore element in that, like the hardcore sound, the bass was used in a really good way to depict that or fully portray that. And then the other tracks that aren't necessarily part of the sins, but like Hurt is a really good track. I really love Hot Stuff. Hot Stuff is like my favorite track on the album, aside from the 7 Deadly Sins like concept and like all those tracks. Hot Stuff is really good.
Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I need some hot stuff, baby, tonight.
It's such a good track. All of her music is like so good though. Like I've genuinely been so obsessed. Like it sounds so crisp, so unique. Like I've just been saying that, but like you really have to check her out if you don't know her already. She's such an incredible, talented artist, and it's changed my perspective of hardcore music in general, because no one does it like Yoshiko. No one does hardcore like Yoshiko. She's super cool, and I really hope I can catch her live one day. Like, I want to hear that bass played live. Oh my god. Like, just playing it on my car speakers sounds insane. It's like such a multi-layered experience, and it sounds so technical. Like, I really don't know how else to describe it. And she's a really powerful artist. She's a visionary through and through, a curator, a vibe curator. So genuinely, she's a really cool bass artist, like a super innovative bass artist. Her music is genuinely some of the most hardcore that I've ever heard, like especially in bass music. And there's a lot of really hardcore music out there, okay? But like, because there's so much passion and like so much more care behind it, it makes it that much more hardcore and like cooler. And she has such good style too. Like, all of her visuals are on point, like all of her music videos, all of that, like the art surrounding her brand, everything, super cool. So like super inspiring and super dope. Yeah, that's my recommendation for now. I've been obsessed. Thank you for tuning in on today's episode. Thank you for being here. See you next time.